Came out from the bottom, going straight up to the top. While y'all niggas sleeping, yeah, he punching in the clock. And they call him Mike Man by the Lambo at the lot. And he on his gun, and it never ever stop. Came out from the bottom, going straight.
Have you guys heard me talk about like vibration? Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay. What Joey have I told you about vibration?
Vibration, it's like the way you operate, your frequency. I kind of like know a little bit because I watched it. I think it was Brian Tracy on YouTube video, but
Yep.
it's like how you know the vibe. 'Cause everything's moving, right? Like everything in the
Right.
world is moving.
Yeah. Okay. So this is I'm going to cover this over the next like 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna show you guys something. Okay. So this is what I want to talk to you guys about. All right. So I haven't been in the office all week long. Today's the first day I've been here. Somehow, some way, everything just starts moving, it starts cranking, and the vibration starts going. Okay, and I want to talk to you guys about literally one of the secrets to success, and it's kind of like vibration and frequency. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to the law of vibration. Okay, you can Google this. There's a site right here. In fact, yeah, I'll just give it to you here. It says the law of vibration states that everything in the universe is in constant state of movement. So everybody knows we're on a blue planet called Earth, and we're going around, our solar system with the sun, Mars, Venus, Pluto, Saturn, et cetera, Mars, Neptune, Uranus, et cetera. And then in that, we're in something called the Milky Way, which is the galaxy. And then with that, we're like just one little galaxy out of fucking almost endless. So we're all moving. Nothing ever stays still. Nothing ever stays constant. There's nothing. Okay. We are in a ocean of motion. Do you guys agree with that? Is that real for you guys? Okay. So right now I'm holding in my hand a remote for this TV behind me. This remote has some sort of vibration. If you can drill down on this little sucker with a microscope, you would see, like, if you were really drill, you would see like little atoms that make this thing up. Okay. Like you would see all the different gases that make this thing up, that make it a solid. But this thing doesn't move like Joey Reyes. Look at Joey Reyes. He can't even stop moving. Okay. If I were to go find a rock outside, that rock, even though to the, like naked eye, doesn't look like it's moving. It's moving. It's vibrating, but it's not vibrating like a human being. Okay. So I want to talk to you guys about this right now. All right. So it says the only difference between one object and another is the rate of its vibration. The only difference between one object and another is its rate of vibration. Everything is energy and everything vibrates. Nothing stays the same. All right. So now if you've studied physics like I have, okay, according to like astrophysicists, okay, whether you believe in Jesus or you don't, I believe in Jesus. Okay, there's something called the Big Bang, which is pretty much widely accepted by, astrophysicists. Okay, there was one point in time where everything just expanded, right? Big Bang, everybody tracking?
Yep.
So what they say is that all the energy that has ever existed, okay, from the moment of, like reality, all the energy that has ever existed still exists. You can't create it or you can't destroy it. So all the energy at one point was like this, and now it's infinite. You cannot create it and you cannot destroy it. It's energy. The point is, you have the energy, but you might as well use it. Okay. So I'm not looking for any specific answer. Okay. Jesse, you see me speak. Okay. Robert, you're at the grand opening. Okay. Does anybody, if you were to think of me, would you say Mike has low energy, medium energy, or high energy? If you guys were to think of me.
Extremely high.
Yeah.
Level 4.
Mega high.
Level
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Beyond that.
Way
Yeah,
up.
definitely high.
Okay. So Jesse, this is who I am. This is just me. Okay. You ever see people, they come in hot, And then it's like they have like a, and then they have like a 4 p.m. crash, or they're like, they had a long week and they're like, oh, I need a cup of wine. It's been a long friggin' week. Jess is like, you talk about me. I'm joking. Okay. Anybody ever seen anybody like that? Like their energy just
I hit
slumps?
them sometimes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Mr. Hicks is willing to admit the truth.
Oh yeah.
So the thing with me is I ride right around here. And I'm here from 5 a.m. to the time I go to bed. I could work 36 hours straight, not eat, not sleep. I've had no food today. Okay. And my energy does not go down. I believe it may be a gift I was given because I've always been really active as a kid, but it doesn't go down. There are people that will come in the room and that will do this on me. Hey, Mike, what's up, man? You ready to kill it, bro? I'm ready to blow it up, man. I just met Van. I'm ready to take over the freaking world, baby. Come on, turn up. Casey, read that. And then they will peak, and then they will go down. But it's like you would see a blue moon before you see me like down here. It won't happen. Okay. All I'm talking about is energy. That's all I'm talking about right now. Okay. Is that real for you guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Okay. So now let's go back to here. The law of vibration. One more time. The law of vibration states that everything in the universe is in a constant state of movement. We refer to these movements as vibration. The speed or rate at which something vibrates is called frequency. The only difference between one object and another is its rate of vibration, a rock versus a human being. Or my crazy cousin Nestor versus Mike. I vibrate a little bit more. Or Casey's vibration versus the new appointment center that started this morning. Casey's just like, big dog, I'm gonna kill it, bro. They think they've seen it all. I got this lamb, bro. I'm gonna be a new one next year. Watch. And the new appointment center's looking at him like, what's wrong with this guy? Ain't nothing wrong with the guy, new guy. Not saying Casey's better, different vibration. Okay, you guys tracking?
Yes.
Okay, watch this. Illustration of energy in lines of frequency. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Okay, I'm talking about one of the secrets of success. I'm gonna break this down. Okay, we go like this. So let's go here. Can everybody see my whiteboard?
Yep.
Okay. So here is, these lines represent lines of frequency. Okay. These are lines of frequency. Okay, I'm just going to draw a couple more. Lines of frequency. Lines of frequency. Okay, lines of frequency. Somewhere along the lines, okay, you are sitting in one of these spots. You might be here. You may 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 be here. Okay. I could tell you that for a good part of my adult life, I wanted to become ultra successful. I wanted to become a multimillionaire. For a very, very, very small portion of my life, I've wanted to become a billionaire. In fact, I know I'll become a billionaire. In fact, I will become a billionaire. In fact, I am a billionaire.
Yes.
And that started this year. But I've got around really successful people when I wasn't successful. And this has to stay here between us. There have been times where I was in my 20s and I got around multimillionaires and I was intimidated because I got invited to a networking event, or I got invited to a gala and I got the chance to sit with the CEO. Okay. And I was nervous. This is young Mike. Okay. Has anybody ever got around somebody really successful? First off, if we are all hanging out this weekend, everybody comes to San Diego, we're all hanging out. Do you think if Johnny Depp pulled up, do you think we would be pretty entertained? Or if Jim Carrey pulled up, do you think we'd be like, holy fuck, this guy's crackhead? Or Iron Man, Robert Downey?
Oh,
Do you think
yeah.
we'd be kind of, I believe, Joey, we would be at the hotel in La Jolla in the lobby, and I would just be staring at the guy and I'd be like, how does he talk to the waitress? How do you walk in and deal with the hotel lobby person? This guy would walk in, he'd cross his legs. He'd be like the eccentric billionaire. He'd be like a fucking diva. I'd imagine. I could be wrong. But what I'm saying is the vibration is a little bit different. And I've been around people that are worth $150 million, and the vibration is different. They're just walking through life with a different vibration, different frequency, like an A-list celebrity type deal, like a straight up Beyonce, Mariah Carey. Has anybody ever been around somebody really successful and kind of experienced that vibration? Yeah. Okay. Joe, what do you think about that?
Oh, it was actually with you. That one time you were wearing that white Gucci jacket and you're like about to get ready for the mastermind and you were just getting pumped up. And I came to your office. I was like with low energy, and I came up to you. You're like, oh, like let's just do this. I was like, oh shit, dude, like this guy's on a different level. I need to get out of here.
Did you feel a different frequency?
Yeah, your intentions was like a way above. Like I was like, dude, like I can't handle it. I gotta go somewhere else.
Listen, Jesse, the reason why people mess with me because they know I'm a nice person first. Okay, I'm a nice person. I've had a little bit of success, but if you ever been around me, I radiate a lot of energy from what I've been told. Like you could tell when I walk in a room. Not to say I'm so fucking cool, because I'm not, but I've radiated a lot of energy. Has anybody ever felt that when they're here in San Diego?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'd like to share my experience on that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Robert, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So when you came into the room, the VIP, when you start coming out, you have this energy like this. You go like that. I'm still receiving. I still have that same energy from that.
Yeah. Okay.
So you throw all of your energy to us, and
yeah,
I'm receiving it, man.
Okay, so my
still got that video.
Oh yeah, I see you tagged me, man. Okay, so listen to me. This ain't about me. What this is about is, all I'm talking to you guys about is this: vibration, okay, and frequency. Okay, so I'm gonna break down some weird stuff in just a second. Okay, I'm gonna hold you guys for I'd say 15 minutes. Okay, so look at, I'm gonna give you, and I'm gonna break down some really crazy stuff. Illustration energy, lines of frequency. Okay, so let's go back here. Somewhere on this little graph, okay, you land here. Johnny Depp lands here. Gary Vaynerchuk lands here. If I were to see, look, Tony Robbins or Gary Vaynerchuk, I'd imagine they're like right around here. If I were to go see Terrell Owens, who's making some noise right now for running a 4.3 at 48 years old, he's going to be here. When I went to go see Wallow, $1 million worth of game, he was like right around here. When I worked at Grants, he was right around here. When I went to go, talk to my cousin, he was like right around here. Doesn't mean Grant's better or Wallow's better. I'm just talking about frequency. What you got to understand is this. Every single, watch this. Every single frequency, listen to me, is connected. Can you guys see my screen, the whiteboard?
Yep.
Every single frequency is connected from the one above and the one below. That's what Broad Proctor taught me. Every single frequency. Okay. So now, if this is real for you, like it's real for me, then you understand this. Every single frequency is connected to the one above and the one below. So what this means is we are all connected. We are all connected. We are one. Joey, I remember the day you came back to the back room. And I remember what you were thinking. And the way you felt, I felt it. Even though you didn't know I felt it. Okay? Robert here hasn't seen his bro Mike like this in a while. When you go watch this playback, you're going to see Robert's tonality has risen, and now Robert's being more, he's actually extroverting more. He's sharing more stories. But earlier he was a little more introverted on the deal. But all I'm telling you is that we're all connected. We're all one. I could feel that. Robert, you're on a Zoom call, my bro. I could actually feel your spirit. I could feel James. Okay. Well, Tiki had something to say. Jesse, John. When I told John, I said, hey, bro, you want it? I could feel it. I'm not trying to make the guy feel good or try to be motivational. I'm a pretty decently aware dude. What I'm saying is we are all connected. We are all one. When you walk in a room and you're around a family member and a friend and their energy is off, all you're doing is filling their frequency that is off. When you go to the gym and you feel like that dude's looking at you and there's like a weird vibe, or you go to a restaurant, all you're doing is just filling a frequency that is beyond verbal communication. Has anybody ever gone to a restaurant, kind of like felt somebody across the room, or gone into a area and felt like a person? And you look at it, like you're in a public area and you go like this, and a person's looking at you and they look away because has anybody ever experienced that?
Yes.
Every adult's experienced that.
Of course.
It's because we're all connected. Okay. It says, have you ever met someone you felt like you've known your entire life?
Yes.
Right? Some people go on dates. Some person is like a really good person, really good personality, but for whatever reason, that's not the right partner for you. The day I met my wife, I felt like I've known her my whole life within the first 12 hours. Only the first 12 hours, because I asked her on the date, and the next day we went on a date. So basically our first meeting. All it is frequency. That's all it is energy. And if you ever felt somebody in the room that you can kind of feel their vibe, it's because they're directing some sort of energy towards you. Okay, so now let's talk about success. Is there any questions, comments, or thoughts?
Yes,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have to actually
sir.
meet with prospect real quick and introduce
Go
them
do
to
that.
a closer.
Go do that. Come back.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Jesse, what are you thinking?
So just a sec, so my question is, what sources do you advise to read or look up to
Yeah.
increase your perception, your awareness of being more perceptive of your intuition and perceiving those other energies?
Okay. I'm so glad you brought that up, because I was going to brush right past that. All you're talking about is kind of like, how do you increase that frequency? How do you rise to be something
that
better?
perception and,
Right.
just being more sensitive and perceptive to other energies. And
Okay. I'm gonna end off with that. I'm gonna end off
Okay.
with that. Let me give you one thing. We're gonna end off with that part. Okay. So did anybody here ever play football? James looks like a football player. Anybody
I
here play
watched a
football?
lot.
Nobody? Okay. Okay. So like right here's a football field. It's 100 yards. Okay. So these little areas right here, what are these called? Does anybody know? These little dots. It's called the hash marks, the hashes. Okay. So the reason why I've been talking about frequency and vibration is for this thing I'm about to tell you right now. This thing, success, is not a long stroke. It's not you getting a paintbrush, dipping into paint, and you're just like this. I'm gonna make 100 phone calls today. No, it's not that, Joey. It's not that. It's not a long stroke. It's not a long stroke. One of the secrets to success is frequency, vibration. Some of you guys may have heard this. I'm at Grant's office, and all I'm doing is just making 100 phone calls. He walked up to me one day in the sales room, and he goes up to my ear, and he goes, bzz. Fucking freaked the shit out of me, because he was on a different vibration, and he fucking scared the hell out of me. He literally walked in my ear, 6-year-old man. He said, bzz. Fucking scared the hell out of me. All right. And he says, you know what that is, man? I said, man, no. He says, vibration. He's like, you ain't vibrating right now. And I wasn't. You ain't vibrating right now. Okay, watch this. Bumblebee not supposed to fly. We're talking about vibration. Okay. Watch this. This is like, this is more of a saying than anything. This is not actually like science, but here's the saying. Okay, so bumblebees. All right, we used to mess with bees all the time when we were kids. Little weird animal, short, a little fat animal with little tiny wings. Okay, not like this guy. This guy looks like more like a jet. The bumblebee, the little fat dude with the little tiny wings. See that? Small wings. Okay, watch this. This is what Grant told me that day. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way I should say bumblebee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Long story short, Grant told me that story, and he said it, Mike, a bumblebee. You ever research this? Nope. Bees are not supposed to fly, man. The only reason a bee flies is because it vibrates. Bzz, bzz, bzz. So I don't care where you came from, the story you're telling yourself that you had no dad growing up, you grew up poor, none of that shit matters. What matters is frequency. That's one of the secrets to success. That's why when you meet most successful people, you're going to find that it's a vibration that's going on. And if you go look at John Pena, he's not like me. He's not a big mouth. He's not dramatic like me. He's not like, like me. But inside where nobody could see, like that rock, that fucking boy is vibrating like no other. He's texting me 11 o'clock at night, texting me 12 o'clock at night, texting me at 5 a.m. He's an animal. Vibration. All right, so watch this. We go back here. One of the secrets to success is not the long stroke. One of the secrets to success is frequency, aka vibration. Okay, I'll give an example. So one appointment center is going to make 100 phone calls, and they're going to connect with 6 people, and they're going to make one appointment. Me, I'm going to get my phone call going. I'm going to do my text message going. I'm going to hit up people on my Facebook and DMs going. I'm going to go do a Facebook Live. Okay, I'm going to go do a TikTok Live. I'm going to do a post up to join. I'm going to call Carol and ask for referrals. I'm going to keep doing my phone calls. I'm going to leave voicemails. And I'm just like this, frequency. Zip, zip, bing, 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 bing. It's like a big ass, like guitar or a violin, and all the strings are leading towards me. And I'm just like this, ding, 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 ding. It's not the long stroke. And if you really understand what I'm dishing out, what I'm saying, Robert, it's frequency. Bing, 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 bing. And all I'm doing is this. Watch this. All I'm doing is this. Let's talk about success. Let's talk about sales. Okay. I got all these different little buckets and all these different little avenues to get appointments today. Let's just talk about appointments. I got phone calls. Okay. From there, I got my top leads SMS system. I got my personal cell phone. I got Facebook. I got Instagram. I got Facebook Live, whatever. And all I'm doing is just banging these bing, 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 hitting them over and over and over. Okay, this dude's not responding. Let me text the next one. She's not responding. Text the next one. And all I'm doing is out of the 100 phone calls I made today, 100 DMs I did today, 100 I'm just getting to the next step. I'm putting out a whole bunch of lines, I got 100 fishing poles out there, and I just keep rebaiting them. And then I get a couple to go to the next phase. Oh, this guy actually picked up. Cool, perfect. Oh, you're not interested no more? Why not? Okay, good, no problem. Boom, next one. Hey, this person actually, oh, cool, man, you got to go meet Casey. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's not one phone call. You got to visualize yourself literally here, and there's a damn violin or a guitar that's 100 feet long, and in life, you're just like this ding, 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 ding. Okay. My name is John Munoz.
Yes.
Okay. I live in the best part of the country. All right. Dude, talk to Mike. Boom. Talk to John Pena. Boom. Hey, Stephen Brown, I got some new information from Mike. What are your thoughts on this? Hey, how do I get to the next? Boom. Hey, Stephen Brown, I actually would like to talk to one of your top guys, so that way I can be the top guy there. Boom. Hey, Mike, friend request, DM. I talked to Stephen Brown. This is what's going on. How do we do it? Boom. Mike didn't answer. Boom. I heard that Mike's personal assistant is Kim. Boom. I bet you if I messaged her 5 times over this weekend, I bet you she would get me on a one-on-one with Mike. Boom. Holy smokes. She actually did set me up with Mike. Boom. Hey, Mike, good to see you. Steve, do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's one of the secrets. It's not, all right, let me watch the training for 4 hours because I'm going to go hard. It's you're here and you're just bing, 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 bing. I call it playing strings. Bing, 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 bing. Right now, we'll have our biggest day we had in the week because I'm in the sales room today. And what I'm doing, I'm waking everybody up.
Yes.
Okay, so the football field, last thing before we go to Jesse's last thing. It's not the long stroke, it's in the hashes. Bing, 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 bing. You get what you give. There's a lot of things. Grow your awareness, grow your skill sets, have the right data, operate on that data. I'm telling you, one of the secrets to success is vibration. Okay, if anybody ever seen my YouTube stuff recently, I'm going to Atlanta, Las Vegas, different cities. I'm in and out of this meeting. I'm in and out of that meeting. I'm in and out of this dinner. I'm in and out of this dinner. Like, don't you ever sleep? What? No, man, never. Shit. Bing, 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 bing. You guys already know I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna start vibrating. I could not. I hate saying could not, but I do not turn it off. I do not turn it down. Ever. Camera, no camera. Okay. Questions, comments, or thoughts? It's not the long stroke. Bing, bing, bing. It's not. Let me work for 8 hours. It's what am I doing in those 8 hours? Bing, bing, bing. Strings. Okay. Telling you. All right. So now Jesse asked an important question. And the question was like, how do we raise to these different higher levels of either consciousness, frequency, vibration, etc. Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple quick things. We got to get up out of here. Okay. You guys got a little quiet on me. Is everybody cool? Everybody enjoying this?
Oh, yeah, we are.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Channeling the right frequency. Okay. It says to live that life you want, your goals, your purposes, you must be focused on the same frequency of what you want. Okay. So when you have self-doubt, when you have negative self-talk, when you have all these things that kind of hold you back, and your words say, I want to become successful, I want to get with Stephen Brown, but I'm scared. That is a real thing. But you have to start getting into the right frequency. You have to get into the frequency of what you want. You pretty much, if you didn't come from a wealthy background, even if you did, you pretty much have to like live your life as if it's already there. I was lying to myself for years. I'm like, I'm a multimillionaire. I just like, I woke up and I put on my best outfit and I, started moving different. I was like, dude, I drink mineral water now. And I just, I actually, when I speak to people, I introduce them, I look them in the, like, if you want to live the life you want, you must actually be focused on the same frequency of what you want. Ain't no way in hell you're going to say, I'm going to, become the world's greatest setter and closer, or become a 6-figure earner, or a multiple 6-figure earner, or a 7-figure earner if you're not on that frequency. It's just not going to happen. But how do we get there? Okay. Well, you got to make a committed decision, regardless of how tough it is, how hard it is. Okay. Whatever God you believe in, I believe in a creator. I believe in Jesus Christ. You don't have to. But what I believe is that your God is not going to give you anything that you can or cannot handle. You're going to get challenged. You're going to get pushed. The universe is meant to push back. You're going to get fucking pushed to the brink at times. You're going to get pushed. You're going to get pushed. And if you're my age or older, you've already been pushed. And I don't even want to go there, but I'm talking about like lost family members, etc.
Yeah.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, regardless of the circumstances, you're going to have to make a committed decision of going to the next one. Okay. Nothing is created, nothing is destroyed. Okay. So channel the right frequency. How successful people operate. They make a decision on the goal and they obtain it. They become at cause over their life. Okay. We're going to have to do a follow-up on this. This is what, Jesse, what I would tell you is, how do you get to those higher frequencies? You get around people at a higher frequency. That's the fastest way I got there. It wasn't just audios and books and mentors. I had to get around those people.